Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. I'm very festive today. I will get to that. But if you like affordable fashion and beauty, if you like reviews and hauls, if you just are a lover of makeup and fashion, then you are in the right place. So why am I so festive today? I look like I'm going to a holiday party. Well, there's a good reason. Nomad Cosmetics. That's right. They have a brand new holiday release. It is limited release, and they have taken us to Santa's Village. So I am wearing my very best holiday dress attire with a little holiday makeup from this palette. So if you want to see inside this beautiful holiday palette, talk about the makeup look a little bit, get a closer look, swatches, review, keep on watching. Future me here. This is the second look that you guys are going to see at the end, but I really want you guys to watch the whole video because my mind may have changed a little bit. This formula is different. It's not the typical Nomad formula that I'm used to. So if you want to hear my thoughts more on that, definitely watch through the second look. Okay, you guys, so I'm super excited. Nomad is one of my favorite brands. If you guys have been watching me, you know that. I am so honored to be on their PR list, so I do get all of their palettes, and it's so exciting. Every time it's just an experience opening them up. They do the clues on their social media, like where to next. And holidays, I mean, you can't get much more holiday than Santa's Village, right? And this is in Lapland, Finland. They travel all over, and they take the pictures for the promos and the product shots wherever they go, and it's just so cool. Sometimes they take their cute little baby boy with them, and I'm just excited about this one. I loved last year's Home for the Holidays palette. I use that one a lot, and I think you could also use this one year round. So let's just open her up and take a look. So here is a cover. It's like the lights, the Aurora Borealis is, now I'm thinking of a singer. What is her name? She's a singer. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, let's just get into this palette. Okay, here we have this gorgeous thing. You guys, how pretty is this color story? I was so excited when I opened this up because I love holiday makeup, but it can be kind of kitschy, and it's kind of the same thing with Halloween. Like if you have just, you know, black and orange and purple, it's like, okay, like we get it, that's Halloween. But when you can do something kind of special with the color story like this for a holiday palette, it's just more exciting because we have a very like cool tone, kind of a grungy Christmas, which is so cool. That should be a thing, grungy Christmas. It's probably a hashtag somewhere. But we also kind of have some romance too, if you just look over here. So we have 4 mattes and 5 shimmers, right? Yes, I can count. And these shimmers are very sparkly and shifty. They're very beautiful. It's the same formula from Nomad. If you've tried Nomad before, you know what you're gonna get. Incredible mattes, easy to work with, and sparkly, shifty shimmers. So in looking at this palette, what first caught my eye was like, ooh, it's cool tone. It's kind of grungy. It's kind of like mysterious. But then if you kind of break it up like this, you guys, that is also Valentine's. Like you could do Valentine's with this, especially this quad right here after the holidays. So keep it around for Valentine's. Down here, I love these green tones here. We have like this murky kind of swampy green, this beautiful shift. You guys, it's on my eyes right now. We're going to talk about this. This is a different type of video. I'm not going to do the tutorials. You're going to see 2 looks. This is the first one today. Then you will see another look, and I'm just going to talk about the looks. One, because we know Nomad's formula. I'm not going to be testing out the palette and go, oh, like this shade is patchy, this shade doesn't work. Like they're consistent. The other reason is I have a kiddo with the flu, and it's hard to get this done, but I wanted to get it done for you guys in time for the launch or the color story reveal. So this is what I'm working with today. I already did the look, and let's talk about what I used real quick. So this is Fir Tree, and this is Elf. These 2 are beautiful greens. This is more of your like deep, like Everest green. Yes, Everest green. Evergreen. Evergreen. And then this one is that like murky. I love those type of greens. It's like grungy green. And I used those to make this shading here. They pair perfectly together, and did a little bit of a halo eye. And I used the Winter Lights, which, oh my gosh, you guys, this, it looks like it's gonna just be like green, but it has like a blue in it. It could even maybe go like a little purple. I don't know. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And then in the inner corner here, I use this gorgeous peach. You guys, I'm so sorry. Being a mom of 3, having a sick kiddo, trying to do all this is getting to my brain. So this is just reality, and I'm just going to be real with you guys, okay? Sometimes you mess up your words, and I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to cut it out. We're just going to roll with it. But this is a shifty purple ice blue, and it's very subtle actually, but it's a beautiful inner corner highlight. I actually also used it as a highlight with my blush as well. So could definitely do both of those. Then White Christmas is the Santa right here. And I just used that to kind of lighten up the green right here where it got a little bit muddy, not because of the shade, but just because of how I was applying it and not being precise. I took that white, blended it out, and it's so pretty. I love that they included a white in here. And I plan on my second look going for more of the red and pinky tones in here. Different look. This is my holiday, like, don't want to be like everybody else look. Like, I would wear this iridescent shimmery blue dress, earrings like this. I actually have on Dia de los Muertos nails. You're seeing this, I believe, on November. No, you're seeing that before that. You're seeing this before Halloween, I think. So I still have on Halloween inspired nails. This is the makeup world now. Everything comes out like this. Before the holiday is over, they're on to the next holiday. So I still have these nails on, but I still think it looks cool. And anyway, I would do an eye like this for a holiday party. And it's kind of that like ice queen, ice princess type of look. The next look will be a little bit more traditional holiday that I do. But you guys, let me read to you real quick on the back. It says, dashing through the snow come these merry colors formulated with extra fine pigments and cloudberry seed oil. How cool is that? I think that's so neat that they include that, so you know that special little ingredient. And this also says, you know, it's Santa's home, Lapland. I think a lot of people, right, they're like, it's the North Pole. It's not. It's Finland. Okay, we learned. Nomad's always teaching us things. I always say that. Like, they teach me so much. And this is also, just like all of their palettes, part of the proceeds go to a cause, like they always do. And they are going to support the Finnish Association of Nature Conservation that protects the natural environment and promotes nature conservation in Finland, which I think is so cool. Like the reindeer, oh, so cute. I love Christmas, you guys. I love Halloween and Christmas. I'm kind of equally love them. And I'm not quite in the Christmas spirit yet because it is still October when I'm filming this, but this does help. This does help put you in the Christmas spirit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert a video where you can see this more up close and personal, way better than I can show you on here. Then when I come back, I'm going to have a look number 2 and I'm going to swatch a few of them. We'll wrap up talking about it and just continue to enjoy this holiday spirit from Nomad Cosmetics. Okay, you guys, I'm back in my second look, completely different from the first look. And I love this second look. I really, really do. You guys saw the palette up close and personal. All right, I gave you guys a little warning at the beginning of this video. I hope you made it to the second part or the second look, because you guys, the formula of the shimmers in this palette are not the typical Nomad shimmers that I'm used to. I made an assumption. By the way, I have one nail left. I took all the rest off and this one's still real stuck, so I've got one nail. I didn't think I needed to swatch it because I'm used to, they're all buttery, they're all soft, they're all like super shimmery in every other Nomad palette. These are different, and I don't know if it's that special ingredient, the, let's see, cloudberry seed oil. And I have thoughts, okay? I have real honest thoughts for you guys. So it's hard to tell here, but it looks like they've already gotten hard pan. And when I rub it, not a lot comes off on my finger, okay? This is a red from earlier, but I'm a little bit confused. And the thing is, I love, look, this eye look is undeniably, it's really, really pretty, okay? So are these usable shimmers? Absolutely. Do you have to work harder? Yes. And is there a key to making them perform better? Yes. So what I recommend is, and here's the thing, I still do recommend this palette, especially if you are a collector of Nomad. This is limited edition and the color story is beautiful. The mattes are amazing. But if you're going to get it and you want it to work for you, you really need to press your finger hard and twist like this. Don't do the rub, twist like this. You can already see how much more is on that finger. Let me just, you see that difference in those two? This one picked up a whole lot more by doing the press and rubbing this way. I also recommend that you, when you're applying it to the eyelid, press down really hard and swipe hard and pat, 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 pat. Using a brush is not going to pick up this type of shimmer. It is not. You're gonna have to use your finger and press, turn, and press, swipe, pat. Then you can get a really pretty payoff, but it's gonna take some work. The other thing is, there's not a lot of difference between these shades here. Very subtle. The difference is this one is really good. This is the best shimmer in the palette. The first look that I did, it is a little bit softer. It was easier to use. I still recommend that same technique, but this is a standalone shade. This one's pretty unique too, but again, it's very subtle and you do have to do the press. These three have the same sort of like pink, with like, this one has like pink and gold. This one just shows up pink. I have it on the brow bone. And this one, I mean, like a slight purpley tone, but they're very, very similar. So overall, I love Nomad. And now, do I still recommend this palette? I do. If this is your very first Nomad experience, don't just get this one. Since it's limited edition and it's going to sell out possibly and it won't be back. And if you think you really want it, and this is your first, get another palette so you can see some of the other formulas, because this is not probably my favorite shimmer formula, but the mattes are amazing. Like this red is so good. I mean, you can see it's so buttery, so soft, pigmented, very easy to use. The greens are not patchy. The mattes are excellent. I love that we have this white. I used it to create this like more of a pink over here, shaded it in, blended in with the red, and it's gorgeous. So I'm so torn, you guys. I mean, I'm always rave about Nomad, and I'm happy I have it because I have all their palettes except for one. So I'm really, really happy I have it. And I do think the color story is special. It's not my favorite of them all. Had it been the original formula, I think it might have been one of my favorites because I just think the color story is so special. But I love the variety. I mean, you saw I got that blue kind of like murky mermaidy type of look. They could also go holiday. This is more traditional with the green and the red, pink. Could go into Valentine's as well. So I'm happy I have it. I'm happy I can be honest with you guys. I mean, I always want to be honest with you guys. And if you do think that you want to pick it up, it does launch on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And it's limited edition. So once it's gone, it's gone. And overall, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Had it been the original formula I love, it would have been a 10 out of 10. I love you, Nomad. I just like your original formula better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this still. I hope you got some holiday inspo, and so you can do different types of look for holiday. It doesn't have to just be traditional red and green. And happy shopping, you guys. Let's get into the holiday spirit, launching off with this Nomad palette. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.